on zombie defense, and pretty much we have a whole crew here because our private servers didn't work for some reason. In like whenever you send private server links out to other people, it doesn't work, and sharing inventory does not work in the private either. So we're here in the public with a lot of people that were from the stream that are just going to be vibing with us as well. And today we're going to be making a base for Fronty Tool, I believe, hacks 2. And so pretty much he is a level 233, and we're going to go ahead and try to figure out what we're going to make for him. He does have a lot of killers, which is pretty nice to see. Doesn't exactly have any of those plasma ones, but he does have this one right here, which is the laser turret. Oh no, he does. He has 2 plasmas. So let's go ahead and just see what we could go ahead and get started. I'm going to go ahead and decline that right there. And I haven't used these new blocks yet. I guess we could go ahead and use them to some degree. So let's go ahead and actually use the new blocks right here. Oh my, someone just went by the middle. Hopefully not everyone gets in the way, because it might be a little bit more challenging to go ahead and try to make something here if everyone's just jumping in the way. We're gonna do it like this, do one right here, do one right here. I think he had a total of 10, right? So we're gonna go ahead and stack it like this. Okay, and I think the boss could potentially come through here too. That's the one thing I don't like, is I don't know if the boss is gonna go ahead and knock everything within one shot. No, he has more. He has 15. So we'll go ahead and, you know what, maybe I should stack it one. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. We're gonna go ahead and stack it like this, but we're gonna go ahead and delete the ones on the bottom, or at least one from the bottom, because I just want to make sure that this is gonna go ahead and be pretty simple of a build. And for some reason it's not letting me delete stuff. It's too laggy. That's crazy. What is going on? I think people are loading in bases here, which is gonna make it a little bit more harder. This is why I wanted to do it in the privates, just because if people are going to be loading in big bases. For you guys that already know this, the new update was definitely very interesting. However, it has a lot of lag to it, so definitely I'm very hopeful that we do not completely lag out. That's my hope, but I'm not sure if that's actually going to happen. If it doesn't happen, then big rip. But fingers crossed we're not going to be lagging too much with everyone building their stuff in here. But continuing on, so this is going to be our pattern right here. And we're going to have this connected right here, one right here, since he doesn't have that many greens, one right here. And I think it could actually, no, that should be fine there. And then from here, we're going to go ahead and potentially stack 2 up on all sides. 1, 2, we're going to go on this side. And then perfect. And from here, we're going to go ahead and connect these into like a little, into kind of like a square to some degree. And I completely missed that one. Now we got grenades going off. Oh my. Okay, for some reason it's not working. I guess someone's putting another base up. That's great. So definitely this is going to be a very long build because it's too laggy. And someone's actually building their base. Alright, so you know what I think we're going to go ahead and do? We're going to go ahead and switch bases right now. I'm going to go ahead and talk to Ancient that, you know what, we have to go ahead and switch. So, or not Ancient, Footly. So let me go ahead and tell him right now that we're gonna have to switch teams because people are just going to go ahead and lag the game now because I can't do anything. Oh my. Everyone else is not going to be able to join us. Let's go to green. Alright, so let's go ahead and wait for him to join green. Join green. We're going to go ahead and try that again. Unfortunately, we're probably going to have to redo everything. Hopefully, he can load it in. See if you can load in what you had. Hopefully, he'll be able to load it in. If he can, that'd be great. If not, then we'll just go ahead and start from scratch. Decline. No one else is allowed to be in the team anymore. They lost their privileges. And it won't let him. So we're gonna go ahead and start all over. Big rep, but it is what it is. In that case, I think I'm gonna go ahead and do one right here in the middle. We're gonna go ahead and decline that. Actually, I'm gonna go to my settings so that doesn't distract me. Team requests are completely off now. Off the table. Off the table! And we're gonna go ahead and come over here and do this instead. We're gonna change the pattern a bit. Unfortunately, we couldn't do the one I wanted to do, but that's all right. That's all right. I'm gonna go ahead and close down the chat too, because I think some people are gonna get a little bit rowdy. All right, we're gonna go ahead and go 2 out, 1, 2. Oh, I wanted 2 out, not 2 up. Oh my god. And then from here, we're gonna go ahead and delete this. So the boss should be able to climb down here. And I just want to make sure the turrets on top are not going to get hit. This might actually fall over, which is not going to be a good thing. We can go ahead and stack one here. We could do 2 technically. 1, 2, 1, 2. And we'll go ahead and fill the rest with purple, I believe. Purple would be good to use. Is it 3 out? Yeah, okay. So this one's going to be a little bit more bigger, but that's alright. I completely missed that one. Perfect. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Easy. All right, and so this is pretty much what it's gonna look like for right now. And I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of like place everything down to some degree. We're just gonna make sure that they're kind of gonna be all right where they're gonna be placed. So that's gonna be a total of 8. And then we could put 9, 10, 11, 12, and then he has one more too. So I'm not exactly sure where he wants that one. I don't like to uneven it at all. So definitely we're just gonna see where we put it at. And it doesn't look like I'm able to place anything. Someone's loading in the base somewhere. I'm just gonna go ahead and click and pretend I didn't put anything there. And then we're gonna go ahead and wait a bit. And I'm gonna kind of like pretend that I know what I'm doing here, which I really do not. And then we're gonna go ahead and just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now we actually have to wait because someone's loading in the base. All right. Yes, position 2. That's correct, loser. What's up, Lewis? And IDK wasn't me or Lily. Copy that. Yeah, at this point, people are just gonna be trolling and just be loading bases, so they're gonna make it way more complicated for me to actually do something. That's why I don't like the fact that it's not saving on. Okay, perfect. It loaded in. It's not like allowing people to actually join in the privates, because on the privates I could actually work in peace, but like at the same time the privates you can't even like work on. You can't even work on the bases because it won't share inventory. All right, let's go ahead and continue. 3. All right, so now we have this, and I'm just gonna go ahead and kind of fill it up with one of these bubble turrets on each side, just to go ahead and give it a little filler. So pretty much this is what we're gonna have in the middle. Nothing too crazy, nothing too outlandish at all. And I think he does have a couple of shield gens, so definitely I want to kind of put him down here, but I don't want to have him touching the ground. But instead, this is what we're gonna do. We are gonna go ahead and do something a little bit different here. And I'm going to go ahead and place these blocks up a bit. And we're going to go ahead and see how far I can put it up. I think this is going to be fine right here. This should be fine right here. All right, perfect. 1. We're going to end up deleting the excess on the bottom as well. So, and this is going to be just like a kind of like new little like build. I usually put them in the middle, but since we're already here and I kind of already like forgot about them. He only has 15 too, so it's not going to really be that too big of an issue. But we're going to go ahead and connect these guys right here. After that, we're going to go ahead and pretty much delete this right here. Delete everything on the bottom. And they should technically still be connected to it because they're still touching the top part of it. And so from here, what we're going to go ahead and do, since he has 11 left, so that means we can put 8. We're going to go 2 out this way. We're going to go 2 out this way. 2 out this way. And then another 2 here. And pretty much we're going to do the exact same thing on the opposite side as well. So we could go ahead and put the remainder on here. And then we might actually put some on the bottom as well, since there is kind of like a little gap. So let's go ahead and just grab this right here. Drop, 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 drop. Oh my, that was horribly wrong, wasn't it? Yeah, I can't even run in this game. Like it runs and it doesn't want to. Oh my. Yeah, this update's a little interesting. Very interesting update. Very, very cool, but at the same time too laggy to actually do anything. So we're gonna go ahead and place that there. We'll place this here. Then place this here. Is that right? No, it's right here. And unfortunately, we can't place any more, so that's what it's gonna look like for the bottom. And usually, I would say just put them on top, but definitely, unfortunately, due to the fact that it's so laggy, we just can't do that, you know? Especially since people are playing waves on here and they're lagging the game substantially. It's just, it's kind of a nightmare to kind of build right now, but it's all right. Anyways, guys, I think we're going to go ahead and fast forward, and after that, we're going to go ahead and see what we do. But yeah, we'll be right back. All right, so that took a little bit longer, but pretty much we're gonna go ahead and show you guys what we have done, and pretty much we're at 2 hours and 23 minutes as of right now. And so I'm just gonna go ahead and show you guys what we continue to do. So we pretty much decided to go ahead and put some event turrets kind of in the middle, just to go ahead and funnel and kind of pincer any zombies that go through. We have some shockies on the bottom. We did change them out for some of these event turrets, and we also had the leftover event turrets on the bottom. If he continues to grind them, then you could probably put one more there, but that's pretty much what we have. We got the killers right there that you guys pretty much already saw, and everything else that we pretty much put in the beginning. And so now we're gonna go ahead and kind of work on the outside right here. So this is gonna be kind of like we're gonna go ahead and place some stuff up here. Realistically, not a lot of turrets will be able to reach up here, but the bacteria cells should be able to go ahead and reach. So that's why I kind of put them like kind of like in a half X way on all sides, just because I wanted to make sure that we're gonna go ahead and use the Interstellar turrets as much as we possibly can, because not only are we going to use them on the bottom, but we're going to be using them on top as well. And we still got to do our paths in the middle if we do even decide to do that. I don't know. I feel like this is kind of already a solid build as it is. But yeah, from that point on, we're just going to go ahead and continue off. So definitely we'll be right back once we go ahead and finish kind of like the middle section. So stay tuned. Alright, so we're officially 3 hours and 4 minutes into the build, and pretty much we did end up filling up this part with Interstellar, also known as bacteria turrets. And we kind of made the walkways right here. We put some basic builds and some shocky builds right here, as well as some bubble turrets as well. And on the outside, we do have a couple cannons. We have a laser turret as well as some more Interstellars, and pretty much we do have them hanging off from the side as well. We're gonna go ahead and work on the corners, and we might actually put something like right here in the middle, just so then we could have a little bit more protection here. Just because it doesn't exactly look like it's gonna hold for long. I mean, it is connected around every part, but realistically, I would rather it be safe than sorry. So definitely, we're gonna go ahead and continue, potentially fast forward until we're finished with the entire build, then we'll go over it. So we'll see you guys soon. Alright guys, so we officially have finished the build, I believe, to some degree. So let's go ahead and just go over what we pretty much did, starting with the outside. 4 corners, which is technically the bunker, theoretically. And so pretty much we do have a laser turret here, some mechanicals, we have rockets on top, Teslas, we have our basic build type sounds there, which is Hydras. We have bubbles, and we also have some flamethrowers and some ice cannons with some regular cannons. And some Interstellar, also known as bacteria ones as well. Coming towards like the center of it, we do have some... Oh, looks like we're missing actually one right here. So let's go ahead and fix that right now. And I just realized something very, very... Oh, we can fix it. Oh my god. Okay, well, we're gonna have to figure that one out later. We'll have to figure that one out later. So definitely we are missing one, but I'm pretty sure he'll probably see the problem and fix it later. But we have some Interstellars up here. On the bottoms, we also have our laser turret, we have bacteria, we have cannons, and then our basic builds, as well as some shocky builds and some of our bubbles. We also have this little thing right here, so then projectiles don't exactly fly all the way back here. So we have some spikes with some just regular stair walls that are going to be marble, and of course obsidian. We got some bubbles, as well as some basic build turrets over here. And if we go ahead and head it on the inside, we do have some plasmas, we do have some bacterias, we have some event turrets from this year's summer event, as well as some of the newer ones right here, which is going to be our void, and I forget what the other one's called, but some of them are going to have some voids, and definitely he's going to be able to put voids up here and more of those new ones up there as soon as he gets more. In the middle, we do have some shield generators, we have some killers, bubbles, and Teslas, and that's pretty much going to be it. I think I'm going to go ahead and place this last one somewhere in the middle, though, so let's go ahead and try to figure out where we're going to place it. But overall, this build was pretty easy to do. It took us 3 hours and 45 minutes with a lot of difficulties, unfortunately. And I say unfortunately because definitely it was very unfortunate how many difficulties we actually found. For some reason, building bases is usually kind of fun in my perspective, but for some reason it was just super difficult today. Definitely with the new update, some of you guys already know it's been a little bit laggy. Definitely it was the biggest update ever built for zombie defense, so I'm gonna go ahead and make the assumption that's the reason why it was just so difficult. But yeah, overall, aside from not being able to share inventory, aside from people not being able to join the teams, and aside from sometimes the blocks not actually saving, we were able to complete this. And this is going to be the design on the top. And let's go ahead and go in free camo so you guys can kind of see. If I were to go to the middle, that's gonna be what it looks like. But overall, it was great. 3 hours 45 minutes, so I can't complain. But anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I can't wait to see you guys on the next one. Till then, take care.